Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. A few interesting quick little updates today. I thought I'd try a new format for sort of like early week news, going over a few little topics very quickly. I've been spending a good few hours today learning the layout of a large ship in Star Citizen, which I will get some videos up on as soon as I am able to. CitizenCon 2949 digital goodies packs are going to be available on Wednesday, so on the 21st of August, with potentially some more informational hints about what we can expect at CitizenCon 2019. Last year's goodies packs contained a trophy flare, duster jacket, and glowing knife, all for use in-game. It was confirmed on Reddit that Alpha 3.7, so the September release, will see changes to hover mode. And that was made by D. Coulson, the man actually in charge of the new flight model. We should see a lot of quality of life updates and iteration on the flight model with the patch as well, I believe. In regard to the Crytek v CIG lawsuit, it appears that Crytek have posted a cashier's check for the bond that they were required to pay to continue the case for $500,000. That means the lawsuit will continue and will enter discovery if the parties do not settle. If you want to know what's going on with that in a bit more detail, I'll link some videos down below that I've gone over the case and analysed lots more elements of that. It seems to be an interesting decision by Crytek though, in my opinion, as it could turn out to be extremely costly for them if unsettled, and CIG are the prevailing party, especially now that the bond has been paid. We should learn a bit more in the coming months, but if there is a settlement, then we are unlikely to know exactly what terms that were made for that settlement. Also, in my opinion, it is very likely that both CIG and Crytek will want to settle, as discovery and court cases are expensive and burdensome, and it's not worth drawing it out if they don't have to. Even if CIG looked very likely to win, it can be, in a lot of situations, just better for them to settle. So sort of bear that in mind. It's not sort of like, it's not good business to be out for blood, in my opinion. There is a new GamesCom ready set of Geforce Drivers for those of you that have a Geforce graphics card. 436.02, which came out on the 20th of August. Which adds some actually pretty cool features. There's low latency mode, which you can set to off, or on, or ultra, based on your GPU. Off, that's going to have the game engine sort of automatically queuing 1 to 3 frames for maximum render throughput. On, that limits the queued frames to 1, and Ultra submits the frame just in time for the GPU to pick it up and start rendering. Now, what you'd use this for is for low latency. So we're talking about the responsiveness of you being able to win a fight in Apex Legends and stuff like that. So for me, in Apex, Ultra is absolutely fantastic, and your mileage is going to vary with these drivers, but I did have better performance in pretty much everything I play at 1080p and 1440p by at least a couple of frames. With Star Citizen, I just have the low latency mode on, but I don't have it on Ultra. I did try it in Ultra, and it seemed to be quite chuggy. I believe that when they have Vulkan integrated in the game anyway, that will actually, Vulkan will decide how many frames are pre-rendered. Anyway, I did have to install the GeForce experience, but then I immediately uninstalled it. I'm assuming it's still bloatware, so if someone's like, no, GeForce Experience is great now, and it doesn't really annoy you, and you have to log into it every time, and it's actually got some good features, please tell me in the comments below. There's also a 30-bit color support with these drivers. That's over 1 billion colors, up from around 16.7 million, so eventually I'm hoping that games adopt that, so you'll have much better sort of graphical fidelity or color fidelity there. And there are lots of game filters and optimizations if you do decide to use GeForce Experience as well, apparently. If you use that stuff, then please tell me of your experiences using them in Star Citizen or other games down below. I will put a link to that down below as well. With Star Citizen 3.6.x's interim branch patch, I'm hoping that we get bounty hunting missions working consistently as well. For me, that would leave the patch in actually a pretty good state. There's going to be problems with Star Citizen Alpha until it's not an alpha anymore, I suppose, but hopefully we'll see better and better updates and patches and more stable builds that are more featureful and more meaty. But when they break some of the missions, like bounty hunting missions in a minor patch or in a major patch or whatever, that is quite annoying. So hopefully bounty hunter missions will be solved, as it were, and we can get some more quality of life fixes with that interim patch, which should hopefully be coming to our hands reasonably shortly. I would expect it by the end of the month to live. I'm not sure why I really said that like Yoda, but I did. Who knows why? If you've got any questions about what we talked about or any feedback, then please chuck it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.